Hey, Matt. Hey, Alex. Did y'all have a good day? I came on earlier than normal. I don't know what's up with me. Like 2 hours ahead of my normal procrastination schedule. What the heck? Hey, Jay. Amelia, how are you doing? How you doing? You had a boring day, Jay? I say that's a peaceful day. Hey, Jay. There we go. I got the other phone out, so hopefully I can read the messages better, because normally when it's on this phone, the words are so dang little, I be struggling. Yes, you can ask a free yes or no, Amelia. You just post it, because I don't do a list or anything. It was kind of a boring day, like a dull day. But hey, that means peace, right? That's them first world problems. Okay. Thank you, Barbie. Oh no, Jay. That's never fun. Alright. Let me see if I missed anybody. Alright. I might have missed somebody. I'm sorry, I got a text message. So let me just see. Aditi says, would I get selected in administrative services? Would I get selected in administrative services? I done got too far ahead of y'all on reading the book, so I need to go live and read with y'all. Hey, John. You can repost it, Amelia, because I probably missed it. When I got the text message, it messed me up. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. So I feel like not right now. It's a no. So I don't know if that means that you need to get more training, or you need to get your skills better looking on your resume. It's like, don't give up on that if that's what you want to do. But the 5 of Pentacles says you may be disappointed initially, but don't take that no as a never, I'd say. Oh my goodness, Barbie. I thought I liked snow till it snowed like 5 inches in January here, and that was enough for me. You're welcome, Aditi. All right, Alex says, should I wait to move to Texas in March? Should Alex wait to move to Texas in March? Should Alex wait to move to Texas in March? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed. I would say the answer would be yes. Almost like a absolutely yes. Because the Knight of Swords. All right. Jay says, does D miss me? Does D miss J? You better be careful if you have to drive, Barbie. That's the part I don't like about snowy weather, when it makes the roads icy. Does D miss J? Five of Cups reversed and the Devil card. Yes, almost to an obsessive point, Jay. They got you like living up in their head rent-free. Will Derek and Amelia have a good date? You're welcome, Alex. Will Derek and Amelia have a good date? You're welcome, Barbie. That's scary to me, the ice thing on the road. Will Derek and Amelia have a good date? Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there's a third energy that's going to prevent that from happening. I'm not saying they're in a whole nother ass relationship, but there's something outside of your energy and their energy that's going to be a problem. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles reversed. It could be as simple as they have an extra shift to work, so their job would be the third energy. They could have a clingy mother. It could be so many things, but I feel like there's a third energy outside of you and them that's going to cause obstacles and challenges. All right, Shavonna Henry. Am I improving mentally and emotionally? You're welcome, Amelia. Is Shavonna improving mentally and emotionally? Is Shavonna improving mentally and emotionally? Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Yes, you are. Keep doing what you're doing. You may feel like day to day you don't see any progress. You don't feel any different in your reality. But Spirit is saying keep at it, because the Four of Pentacles is about maintaining whatever you've been doing. So keep going. You may not see 3D evidence in your world in this moment of your improvements, like evidence that it's happening, but it's happening a lot more than you realize as long as you persevere. All right, John says, will I get a new, good, stable job in my hometown this year? Hey, Alice, I'm good. How are you? Will John get a new, stable job in his hometown this year? Hey, Margaret. You welcome, Shavonna. Will John get... Long time no see, Margaret. I hope you're doing good. I'll have to sing a song off key just for you coming in. Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. I feel like if you take action to find that job, you will. But Knight of Wands is someone who, he just kind of goes with the flow. When he gets an impulse, he acts on it. So, John, if there's any sort of advice I would say is to just apply for any and everything that you see as a possibility. Even if you think it's something that's not a good fit, you still may get something in your hometown if you just, keep at it. The Knight of Wands, he definitely doesn't think through too much. He just kind of knocks on doors. So knock on doors and you should be good. All right. If I didn't say it, you're welcome, Alex. All right, Black Lilith. Will I ever be in a relationship with a one day, or is it over? You go, Sakshi. You're welcome, John. Alright. Will Black Lilith ever be in a relationship with A? Knight of Swords reversed and the Lover's card. I feel like not unless there's a change in this person and your communication styles or pattern of communication. The Knight of Swords reverse says there's blockages in the way you and this person communicate. Even if you're talking to each other at times, they're not picking that vibrationally. Y'all have a block there, communication style. There's a very strong connection here, but it may just be the fact that you have this connection with this person so you can learn the spiritual lesson about vibrationally communicating with someone. Is this person supposed to be in my circle? Are we vibrationally on the same wavelength? I feel like there's a difference there, and so it causes a crisscross in communication, and that's the blockage. So most likely you won't be in a relationship with them, but most likely this person is in your life for a very important lesson or reason spiritually with the Lover's energy. All right, Alice, will Harris respond or contact me today or tomorrow? Will Harris respond or contact Alice today or tomorrow? You're welcome, Black Lilith. Judgment reversed, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like whatever's been going on, because even the Two of Wands is in the middle, Alice, I'm sorry, I got your name twisted. Whatever's been going on with this person, that's where it's going to stay today and tomorrow. It's like a limbo type of energy. They're on the fence with the Two of Wands, back and forth in their mind. So that no action is the action you're going to receive in the next day or two. All right, Margaret says, I want to know, is TJ trying to get me pregnant on Tuesday? Oh, Lord. You welcome, Alice. Let's see, Margaret. Is TJ trying to get Margaret pregnant on Tuesday? Is TJ trying to get Margaret pregnant on Tuesday? You need a smoke too, Margaret? I had to hit my vape on that one. Hey, my baby. Oh my goodness, yes. Ace of Wands, Margaret. Don't you love how dramatic the tarot can be? The Ace of Wands, you know what that means. So yes, there's no other way to put it, but yes. You're going to need a glass of wine and a smoke. Okay, thank you, Casey. You can post your question. Unless you did it on here on Cash App. Let me see. Hey, Jack Mac. Ace of Wands. I'm looking on here to see if you put the question. Well, I just see your name and then for tarot, so you can post it in the chat. So she donated y'all for a mini reading, so I'm gonna stop the free ones for a second. and then I'm going to come back to y'all. So just hang out for a minute and let me do her donation question. You just want a general. Okay, got you. There you go. Do you want it about any specific topic, Casey? The general reading? Love, okay. All right, let's see what deck I'm going to use. All right, let me think. What deck do I want to use, Casey? Casey said, shit if I know. That's why I sent you the freaking Cash App, lady. Get it together. We use Everyday Witch. It has little kitty cats on it. It's cute. All right, 5 shuffles. General reading for Casey. 1, 2. General reading for Casey. For love. General love reading for Casey. 2 more. General love reading for Casey. Alright, last one. General love reading for Casey. General love reading for Casey. General love reading for Casey. General love reading. Hierophant card. So you're going through a lot of spiritual upgrades and lessons. So not right this moment, but at some time in the near past, the near future, or currently, that can manifest in your physical reality as what we humans would say, it's been rough. Like, there's been some hardships going through my life. Not necessarily in love, but just in general. I've just had these, doors slam shut in some way. I've had these inconveniences. I've had these, this, that, and the third. So it's more like you're changing your radio dial. You're changing your frequency, whether you know it or not. The Hierophant card is there in the answer position to say that if your love life is rocky, or there's no action in it, or it's going in what you would perceive as a downhill spiral, it's actually a good thing, okay? So it's because whenever you change, I'm talking about like an FM radio, just a regular old radio. When you're changing the dial and you go from one station to the next and you hear the static in between the stations, that's kind of where you are in terms of love relationships, whether it's romantic or not. It's because your outer reality is nothing more than a mirror of you. So whenever you're changing frequencies, you're gonna have people, places, and situations that are staticky, so to speak. So with the Hierophant card, anything that comes up in the near future that you perceive as anything I just described, know that it's actually a good thing, and tell yourself and remind yourself of that. And in a subtle way, that timeline will work itself out. It sounds easy when I'm just saying it, right? But it's a lot easier for me to say than to actually do it. We have to be very conscious on a daily basis to get that to work for us, because when you're going through a lot of spiritual transformation, especially when you don't even realize what's going on, you just think you have bad luck. Thank you, Barbie. All right, what else for Casey? General love messages for Casey. And even the Hierophant card in the deck is a 5. So what is 5? It's about change. But if you think about the change it's accompanied with is uncomfortable change, like the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups. All of these cards are not very fun energies to, move through. But at the other end of it, you become a new version of you. So don't give up on that. You got the 10 of Pentacles, so I feel like you're going to have some stability in your daily life in some way. If you already have a person in your life, you and them could go the distance with the 10 of Pentacles. If you're totally single, then just know at the other side of this spiritual transformation energy, there is someone that has interest in you long term. So either way it goes, 10 of Pentacles is a good energy to get in a love reading. All right, what else for Casey? The World. Again, this is changing your frequency. The World is a whole new chapter. You're closing one chapter and opening another one, vibrationally speaking. So it looks fun on the card. She's throwing her hat up. She's on the beach. She looks like she's celebrating. But this doesn't come when you're in the midst of the change. This comes after you look back on everything that happened to you. So, and even the 10 of Pentacles, the number 10 is about one cycle closing and one opening. So if you just be patient with yourself and you keep telling yourself you're going through spiritual upgrades, you're learning, you're becoming a new version of yourself vibrationally, you're changing your frequency, you may get a new person if you already don't have someone that's unlike anything you've had before. If you currently have someone, you and them could go the distance. It's just going to be rocky to start with because you're going through these spiritual changes with the Hierophant in the World. And these are very noticeable energies to be going through, to say the least. Like, it's not something you can sweep under the rug, because in the World energy, every aspect of your life could easily change and you don't have to do a whole lot to make it happen. It's because your inner self is changing, all the way down to possibly a subconscious level. So, all right, what else for Casey? The Fool. This is about new things, new frequency, new vibration. It's repeating itself and they're all upright. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're exactly where you need to be. Because I read reversals as well, and these are all upright and they're very positive energies. But I have a feeling, even though it looks really good on paper, it feels very uncomfortable, because when you open up with the Hierophant energy, you're going through a lot of rocky changes. It's like the identity you've clinged on to for so long, some of it could be crumbling and it could feel not very good in the moment. But it's actually a good thing after you make it through the other side. Kind of like a butterfly, you know, they're a caterpillar and they're in the cocoon and it's dark and it's messy and it's you know, very uncomfortable, and they're like cut off from the world. But when they come out as a butterfly, that's great, right? It's that kind of energy. All right, what else? Nine of Swords reversed. So there's no reason to you know, have anxiety about this, but I feel like you're going to regardless, just because the Nine of Swords reversed came up here at the end. So it's telling you that the advice is don't have any anxieties about this. But whenever you have the Fool energy, it's scary, I don't care what nobody says, to do differently than what your ego is telling you. Anytime we do something unknown, our ego is going to get louder. Them thoughts in our mind. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get this idiot out of here. Sorry about that, Casey. So I'm just going to ask, or can you tell me first if you have a current person in mind, or if you just want to know if new things are coming? Because with the Ten of Pentacles, if new things, it could be someone that could go the distance. If you're currently going through challenges with a current person, I feel like they could go the distance with you. But I want to pull some cards to see if you don't have anyone. Like, does it look like new things are coming? But I don't want to ask a question that's not going to resonate with you. So let me know that. And we'll ask this deck. Oh, he was talking some nasty shit. I'm single. There is a person that I want to release. Got you. Well, that right there, the person you want to release from your past, that's the old frequency. That's a personification of the old frequency. They are an element of your old frequency. And I feel like you're going through an upgrade internally. that's going to cause you to naturally release this person without even having to try, because the new version of you is no longer going to resonate with that person. Because look, the Hierophant with the World and the Fool, this is all new. This is like new everything. If you have someone you want to release and you're not actively with, I don't feel like they're climbing the proverbial mountain with you. I feel like it will be a new person. But I feel like this new person will be someone that's unlike what you've dealt with before. You may not be used to the personality type they have, or the things they're interested in, or what they're into, because you are actually moving up vibrationally. So let's just ask about new things coming in. Let's just see what it says. New things coming in. New, because the Fool card is definitely new, at least a new experience, you know. Six of Cups reversed. I don't feel like things from your past are coming in. Three of Pentacles reversed. But I will say this. Whoever the past stuff that you have a negative perspective on, whoever that is, whether it's people in your childhood, whether it's friends, family, or this romantic person from your past, whoever this Six of Cups reversed is, if you can work on daily trying to come up with a positive reason, like what they taught you, a lesson they taught you, something that you can associate this negative person with a positive lesson you learned. And that way you can somehow cultivate gratefulness for this person. I feel like that'll help you release it more than anything. Because that wouldn't come out in new things coming in without it being important. So anything that's like holding a grudge or feeling bad towards someone, feeling anger towards them, sadness, it's all normal to feel those things. But at the same time, try and tie a positive meaning to them being in your life. How did they help you? Did they help you with the gift of discernment? Now you can discern when people are liar assholes. Then great. Be grateful for that. Without them, you wouldn't have learned that. You see where I'm going? I do it with a journal, but everybody's different. The journal thing just helps me, so that's why I always recommend a journal to people, because basically it's my lifeline. And I have multiple journals, and I just write stuff in it, and then I transmute the energy, because the energy is not going to go away. It'll stay there all bottled up inside. So one way to change it and be like fuel going forward is to assign a positive meaning to that shitty person or situation. So Six of Cups reversed, I feel like that is something that you need to do regarding either romance or a past person that really played what you feel was a negative role. The Moon. See, you're changing on a subconscious level. You might think I'm crazy, me even telling you that, but you actually are. Ace of Swords. Exactly what I'm telling you is the truth. So you're on the verge of becoming a new version of you. Yes, Casey. You practice gratitude towards someone, and you don't have to tell him. You just send him love. Quietly inside of your heart and mind. You send that person love. And it puts you on a different timeline, because now you're on a timeline where you have things to be grateful for, because that's what you're telling the universe with your energy, you see? And it's going to help you change on a subconscious level. I honestly feel like you're already in the midst of an awakening of some sort. I've been doing the inner work to change for the better. Well, it's showing in your card. So, you know, some people say that, you know, they are doing all this work and they like to talk a big game, but behind closed doors, they're the same old version of themselves. They cling hard onto their identity, and they stay in the same spot energetically from year to year to year. 10 years goes by, and they're in the same exact everything, the same challenges they haven't overcame. But you are making actual progress. If you can manage to be grateful for this asshole in the past, plus any other thing like that, by using the journal, it may take a little time for it to work, but by the end of this year, you look back on the beginning and you'll be a whole new you. Because you'll start to, it'll mirror back in your reality things to be grateful for, because you showed the universe that you're a person that has people, places, and situations that always work to your benefit. We're the one creating our timelines. Justice reversed. Again, assigning past situations that didn't work in your favor or you perceived that way as negative. They wasn't on the same page with you. Changing that perspective on a subconscious level. That's where you're going. I don't see an actual person, like the person here in your energy. The Ten of Pentacles tells me you could easily attract that person, especially if you're in the energy of feeling love and gratefulness for these past people. I just feel like you're going through some deep changes, and it's going to cause you to attract new situations, even possibly like jobs, friends, and things like that. You're just changing your radio dial right now. You're changing your radio station. So the new love thing, it could show up when you least expect it while you're in the midst of this change. Because the Ten of Pentacles is a person that has a partner, right? To me, that's a very grounded and stable relationship that you could be subconsciously attracting based on the inner work you're doing. You're just proving to the universe that you're a good match for a Ten of Pentacles. And it's because of the spiritual changes. So I hope that made sense. All right, I'm going to give you an oracle too. I'm going to give you an oracle. You got the number 19 and it says balance. This is the card of Libra, balance, and you got it in the reverse in terms of like new things coming or advice. With this showing up here, this is how you balance the scales. This is how you transmute the energy. Things that you feel you got the short end of the stick, you are taking power into your own hands and you're balancing that by cultivating gratefulness around it, right? You're becoming the creator of your future. I love that. You go, girl. Thank you, Barbie. And then you got trust with another 5. 32 is a 5. So again, I know I keep pounding on this, but you got the 5 with the Hierophant. Now you got 32 breaking down to a 5 and trust. No need to worry. You're exactly where you need to be in the process. You're doing what you need to do. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and start working on cultivating the gratefulness. And you do that and you be persistent and consistent. Be accountable to yourself and you'll be shocked at what other things will manifest that you wasn't even trying to make happen, you know. It'll be very effortless because you're just becoming a new version of yourself, so you naturally attract that version of things in your reality. So you're on the right track, so don't second guess that. You may be on an uncomfortable track, but it's going to be worth it in the end, okay? So thank you very much, Casey. All right, we did that. So you're very welcome. Thank you, baby. And good luck to you. You go, girl. You got it. You got this. All right, Jack Mack. Is Lydia still interested in me? Is Lydia still interested in Jack Mack? Is Lydia still interested in Jack Mack? Three of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, they're interested in some sort of new beginning with you because the Ace of Pentacles is here, but they feel like you and them don't see eye to eye about something. You're not on the same page with the Three of Cups reversed. There's issues there that they really don't know how to fix. If they could just turn a light switch on and make it happen, yes, but they feel like there's some sort of different things you don't see eye to eye on. You said just wondering. Well, to me, the Ace of Pentacles would be like, yes, there's still interest there. They would like a new opportunity, but they don't feel like that's legit gonna happen with the Three of Cups reversed. Thank you, Barbie. Alright. Ishita Kumar. May I know what's going to happen in my career? I want to change my job. Okay, so Kumar, you have to ask a yes or no question, baby. It's free if you ask a question with the answer of yes or no. You're welcome, Jack Matt. Yes, Sakshi, you can post your question again, baby. I don't scroll back up and try to get them because I get lost in the chat. So if y'all want to post, if you're still here from earlier for a free one, just post it and we'll get you. It just needs to be a yes or no question. And thank you. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this long. All right, Will Ishta, I'm going to call you IK so I don't mess up your name. Will IK get a greater opportunity? Will IK get a greater opportunity? Sometimes greater opportunities mask or disguise themselves as opportunities that ain't that big a deal, but it's according to what we do with the opportunity as to how we make that opportunity work in our favor, you know? An example would be to take an entry-level position somewhere at a company, but you show that you have the work ethic and the drive to make it, and then you know, get really far with it. IK is cool. The Fool reversed and the Moon reversed. So it's going to take you going towards some unknown things to get that greater opportunity. Not unless you take leaps of faith toward things that are out of your comfort zone. The Fool reversed is here saying that's your blockage, okay? So you're going to have to take leaps of faith towards things that are out of your comfort zone, that give you a little bit of fright on the inside to do it. All right, Sakshi. My real name is S. I can't say that name, so I'm going to call you S. My real name is S. Am I getting into Harvard in 2025 on my first attempt? I want to roll up there with you, Barbie. I want to roll up there with you, girl. We're going to be rolling. Me and Barbie's going to say, they see me rolling. They hate it. I'm just trying to make you laugh. All right. Is S getting into Harvard in 2025 on their first attempt? Look at you go. Six of Swords and the Magician reverse. I feel like not on your first attempt. At first, I'm like the Six of Swords, maybe yes. But the Magician reversed, I feel like if you keep applying or you keep doing it, you're going to get it, though. The Star with the Ten of Pentacles was under that. So it may not work exactly how you have it planned out up here in your brain, but I do feel like you will get it, honestly. Are y'all okay in there? All right. Is B interested? Sorry, that was my dryer. Hey, Miss Bikini. All right. Sunny says, is B interested in or seeing Rocks the Leo? Is B interested or seeing Rocks the Leo? Them youngins is acting crazy today, y'all. Hey, Queen. Is B interested or seeing Rocks the Leo? The Star card and the Queen of Cups. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing for you, Sonny, but this feels like a double yes. The Star and the Queen of Cups. So at least they're interested. At the very least. All right. Thank you, Jakir. I'm good. How are you? All right. Do I see Barbie getting her some money soon? You're welcome, Sonny. Do I see Barbie getting her some money soon? Thank you, Miss Bikini. I hope you had a good day. Do I see Barbie getting her some money soon? Miss Bikini will go roll up in that money with us too. Do I see Barbie getting her some money soon? Oh, that's so cool. You went hiking to a waterfall. Y'all go check out Miss Bikini's channel. I'll have to go watch it. That sounds fun. 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, both reversed. It feels like not exactly how much you want or what opportunity you want. You know what I'm saying? Justice reverse. Like not getting what you feel like you're due. Or, hey, Moody Blue. 6 of Pentacles. You will be like provided for. And the Queen of Pentacles, Barbie. 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. But we could always use more, right? With the Justice reversed, you just may feel like sometimes an example would be you're overworked for what you work and do at your company. You may not get the pay you feel like you deserve at times. You may feel like you try new things and it's wasted efforts at times. But I do see the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So you are provided for. Like you have all the things you need and some of the things you want. It just may not be exactly like you want it to work out. Okay. Matt said, you want the lottery, Barbie. I'm scrolling to see where my next question is, y'all. Okay, AR. I'm going to call you AR because I don't know how to say your name. So, does Shreya love AR? Does Shreya love AR? Does Shreya love AR? Some waterfalls, man. That's so cool. You're lucky to live in like driving distance of that, Miss Bikini. Does Shreya love AR? 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. They talk a good game with the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, but they have lying energy with the 7 of Swords. So that's the liar, cheater, stealer card. So I can't in good faith tell you to go with this person or deal with this person with the 7 of Swords. I'm not going to say let that be your reason to be fearful of being around them, but be on guard and very mindful, because anybody who's in the 7 of Swords, they talk good. They say words that may sound great. They may do little gestures with promises of big things later, but they never actually follow through. So just be mindful that they're not speaking great, but not backing it up with action. The 7 of Swords is not somebody that you should want in your life. So just be careful. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to hold back from saying that they have authentic love, because why would they have the 7 of Swords? You're welcome, Barbie. I feel that in my bones. All right, PK. Has R seen my WhatsApp status? Has R seen PK's WhatsApp status? Has R seen PK's WhatsApp status? Knight of Cups and 2 of Wands reversed. I say yes, they have. Knight of Cups, 2 of Wands reversed. All right, Queen 707. Will I move away from my mom within this year? Will Queen move away from her mom within this year? One more shuffle. Will Queen move away from her mom within this year? You're welcome, PK. Will Queen move away from her mom within this year? Eight of Wands reversed. Page of Wands and the Moon. It's not impossible to happen, but whatever you're doing right now, you need to do like different plans. You need to try different things, because this Eight of Wands reversed is like no movement away from your mom. And the Moon is here. So the Moon is saying it's not impossible. It is possible. But there are some changes you need to make with your own free will to make it happen. So whether that's getting a second job and opening up a savings account that no one knows about so you can feed it money. That's just an example. Start to brainstorm. Just like I gave you that example, start brainstorming with a little notepad that no one knows you have, right? Get you some ideas and act on them and start knocking on doors to make that plan a reality. Right now, it feels like it's blocked from happening, but the Moon is here saying you can make it happen. It's just going to take some action on your side, some different ideas that you come up with. Like I said, the savings account and a second job. The savings account no one knows about but you. Something you can do to get that into motion in the 3D world. Not impossible, but it's challenging. Okay, well, we made it to the end of the thing, didn't we? If I missed anybody, y'all let me know. You're welcome, Queen. Moody, if you still in here, I got my paint canvases back up finally. Like my paint easel and all that. I did that this weekend. I hadn't been like painted in a couple years. I don't know what I'm gonna paint. I have two 24 by 30 canvases that are empty, and then I have a small one. All right, Juliet, will my next relationship be more fulfilling? Well, I will just tell you this, Juliet, off the top of my head. If it's been very recent that you got out of your last one and it was not very fulfilling, I would take 6 months to a year off and become a new version of myself so that I would attract a different sort of relationship. But I'm going to still pull cards, and you don't have to take that advice, but just one friend to another, trust me. Whenever a relationship after relationship isn't fulfilling, it's because we need to change something internally to become a new version, right? Hey, Lopez. J. Lopez. All right, will Juliet's next relationship be more fulfilling? Devil card. Empress reverse. This is about toxic patterns and no growth. So it's up to you. Are you going to choose to take my advice and become a new version of yourself? Change your internal being, change your actual identity on the internal side of things. Because if you don't, you're very likely to attract a mirror image of the last relationship you had. The Devil card with the Empress reverse. So it's truly up to you if you're going to take my advice. Get you a journal. I know I'm a journal preacher. I always talk about getting a journal, but they've saved me. So that's why I tell people I will stand by that until forever, because it's actually given me concrete results in my reality. So get you a journal and start to write down all of the things that you feel low vibrational emotions towards. People, places, and things. They've done you wrong, that you felt like a victim from whatever happened, and assign positive meanings to them. That's how you do what? Grow, which would be an upright Empress. That's how you grow and evolve. So I would just take a break from love and work on creating gratefulness around my past stuff. That's a lot easier said than done, but I'm telling you that would work. All right, Divine 8. Do I have a love offer coming in from my person? You're welcome, Juliet. Does Divine have a love offer coming in from her person. Hey, Benita. Does Divine have a love offer coming in from her person? Five of Swords reversed, Devil reversed, Temperance, Justice reversed. It don't feel like a lot of movement coming from your person. Even the Knight of Pentacles is here. This is the energy of telling you that you need to just remove your consciousness from your person taking any sort of desired action and focus on you in some way. Take the next 3 months right now. Immediately drop all expectations from what you want this person to do or say. Temperance energy. You need to balance out your own thing over here. Take your consciousness completely away from this outside person. Even if you love them, it's okay. They can come back around. They're supposed to. That's fine. They will. Don't put too much effort into that. Focus on you. What is something you can start to do in a routine way, or a plan or a goal? Something you can focus your energy into. Get that thing going. And then come back and ask me again, because I feel like it may change it. But right now it feels like there's not a lot of movement coming from this person. So you're welcome, Divine. That's literally how my channel was born. By me doing that for myself. Alright, Bonita says, was S hoping he would see me today at his family function? Was S hoping he would see me today at his family function? Was S hoping he would see Benito today at his family function? I could not go. Uh-oh. It got deleted. I could not go. Okay. Was S hoping he would see Benita today at his family function? Three of Wands reversed. Empress with the Page of Pentacles. Yes, I do feel like they wanted you to come because the Empress is here. But the Three of Wands reversed. They either didn't expect you to come, or it made them feel some type of way that you didn't show up. Because the Three of Wands reversed is like, oh man, there's nothing coming in the future from this situation. That's like words to the energy of the Three of Wands reversed. But the Empress is here with the Page of Pentacles. They wanted you to be there, but that's the way they viewed it, you know, Three of Wands reversed. Y'all talking mess in there still? I made me some... You're welcome, Benita. I made me some hamburger steak with gravy and homemade french fries and collard greens and biscuits. And I ate all that but the biscuits. So I'm going to eat the biscuit with some Mayhaw jelly. Alright. Joanne, will I reconcile with William? You are new in my channel. Hello to you. O? Is your name O? Are you asking me a question? I thought that was your screen name, so I messed up on you. I will answer you next. Oh, I didn't know that was your question. I thought it was your screen name. It's like your stuff is backwards. Your messages are coming out on the side where your screen name is usually. All right, will Joanne reconcile with William? That's that comfort food, Barbie. Will Joanne reconcile? My question is, will I... Okay, I'll get you next, okay? Will Joanne reconcile with William? will Joanne reconcile with William? You're welcome. The Fool in the upright with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Ten of Wands. I feel like either from your perspective or William's, there's too much vibrational baggage, and you or this person is not willing to work through that to become the version of themselves to make it successful. If you feel like that's not you, then it's this person. I feel like your next thing that's going to be on the board on your timeline will be something completely new with the Fool card. But the reason why I'm telling you that is the Ten of Wands is here. It's like too much water under the bridge. It's too heavy, and this person ain't willing to deal with that, either on your side, their side, or both sides. Queen of Cups reversed. Hey, Dan the man. I'm Dan's favorite brat, y'all. You welcome, Joanne. All right. Will O become rich in the future? Will O become rich in the future? You had a good day, Dan? How's your wife? Eight of Wands. Four of Swords. You could make it happen. Are you willing to do a lot of knocking on doors and networking and taking action? Eight of Wands. Yes, you could make that happen. It's a possibility for you. So you have what it takes to make that happen in some way. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Will me and my future spouse be culturally different? My wife is doing pretty good. I made some pork tenderloin and she got some. Oh my gosh, that's good, Dan. You're welcome. Eating some foods. Did she get her cupcake for Valentine's Day? All right, will Queen of Pentacles and their future spouse be culturally different? Hangman, yeah, I feel like they will. Two of Pentacles, or it's possible. I put it that way. Because the Hangman is about a new perspective. Opening up your mind. This person could open up your mind or have a new perspective on life than you. That's cultural differences. But the Two of Pentacles says it could possibly happen. But since you don't have a specific person you're asking me about, you're the creator of your world, right? So you might end up picking someone that's the same as you and sees things the same as you. But is it possible for that to happen? Absolutely. Hangman, Two of Pentacles. Show is. Dan been cooking some foods. Some pork tenderloin. I cooked today, Dan. I made hamburger steak with gravy and homemade fries and collard greens and biscuits. You're welcome, Queen of Pentacles. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. She wanted a hamburger patty instead, and I took her for a Happy Meal. You go, Dan. I would be wanting me one too if I wasn't able to have no food for a long time. I'd rather have the Happy Meal than the cupcake. I could see that. Well, she's better than she was because she's actually getting to eat. Even if it's just one bite, that's improvements because it's better than not being able to eat anything. So that's a blessing. This dang old vape, y'all. One day I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit talking about quitting, and I'm going to actually quit one day. She even got a little Coca-Cola down, which her doctor would have given a stink eye about. I would have gave it to her too, Dan. That's so good. You feel my pain, Perfectly Imperfect? This is one of my vices that I'm just like, you know, I'd be so proud of myself if I would do it. And I'm just going to be honest, I don't feel like I want to quit. Like, I don't even have I say I should quit. You see the difference? The actual desire to quit, I just know it's not good for me. So I mentally say I should quit. But wanting to do it is a whole, I want to, but maybe I'll get there before 2025 leaves. I kind of wish it would like stop feeling good or tasting good or whatever it needs to do to make me where I kind of like am turned off, like I lose the taste for it. That'd be great. Mine too, and me too. I like my vape. It's one of my comforts. Exactly perfect. Do you sleep with yours? Like a little pacifier? Like you hold it in your hand and you fall asleep at night and then you wake up in the middle of the night and you look around for it? It might be like on your pillow. I'm pathetic. Oh, I do free yes or no's, but I just do one per person on each live stream. So if you come back on my next one, then you can ask me that, okay? It's your nature to be high-strung most of the time, Em. Yes, it is, Dan. Maybe that's why I'm always eating sugar. So you have a nookie for Betty Bye. Yes. You do that too, Perfectly? So it ain't just me, huh? Like, I hate to even admit it's true, but I just be falling asleep with it straight, holding it in my hand. So the job interview question, you can ask me on the next live. So you just do one free question per live, okay? Yeah, I forgot. Kids to be calling it that. They're nookie. Their little pacifier. My kids never really had a pacifier. They had a blanket. Like this, it's a decent sized throw. My son had a ball blanket and my daughter had a pink one with crowns on it. And my grandmother actually made the blankets. She tied them together so they had the little, good night to you too, baby. They had the little, bows all the way around it. It's got these little string looking things where they tie the two blankets together. And my son is 18 and my daughter is 13 and they both still sleep with their blanket. So they still have their blanket. Nice to meet you too. I feel like they'll get married and be like, okay, the blanket's going on my side of the bed and you better not touch it. It's funny to me how they tote that blanket. I guess they're old enough now, if they left it at home to spend the night somewhere, they'd be okay, but they naturally have it all the time. They sleep with it every night. When they were little, though, they didn't naturally sleep overnight without it. Like, if we forgot it at home, or like I forgot my daughter's at her grandma's, we'd have to go back and get it. I think mine was Cheerios. Those old pictures made look like I have the pox. I was covered in Cheerios. You had Cheerios for your comfort, Dan? That's your comfort, Miss Bikini, his dress shirt? Miss Bikini went on a hike to the waterfalls today, Dan. Especially if it smells like him, Miss Bikini. I can see why you do that. Like if he had a cologne or deodorant or something and you put it on the shirt. There's nothing wrong with that. This chair that I use, it was my grandmother's. It was in her house before she passed away. She was like my second mama. So that's why I refused to get rid of it. So I decided, since it doesn't match my living room furniture, I can put it in my YouTube room. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it no matter what. I will find a place for it just to have something that's hers close to me. I was having a super hard grief moment in the midst of the night like 7 months ago, and I could swear he told me to get his shirt and it would make me feel better. Or at least your higher self giving you that idea, one of the two, Miss Bikini, but he definitely could have. And this was her butterfly pen. I stuck it on this tapestry because I thought about putting it on one of my purses or something, but then since it's old, I was scared it would fall off and then I would accidentally lose it. And this was one of her clip-on earrings. I only have one, but I stuck it up there too. You just like to have stuff around if it's someone you love, you know? I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. They probably in their spiritual world thinking to themselves, I'm right here beside you. Why do you got to have my stuff? But whatever works. Yes, Miss Bikini, it gives you peace. It gives you peace to have their stuff. And I know that you shouldn't have like your whole house just packed down to the point of a pack rat, but some stuff, like this is her little sewing box. It's like a heart. It had my baby picture in it. Look at my big self. It's got like thread and needles in there. Good night, Barbie. My baby picture, y'all. I was a big back. Lord help me. But I don't really use the stuff in it. I just like to have it around. We had Grandma's picture at my sissy's. She went and put it back in the attic. She thought Grams was looking at her. Uh-oh. She's like, that picture's following me with her eyes. We have one of her porcelain dolls, and she had gave to Emily, or Emily got it after she died. She had like a purple dress on, the porcelain doll, and her engaged be like, I don't know about them dolls, Mama. Dolls can be kind of freaky, especially like a porcelain one because it's so old looking. This doll has like this old-timey hat and the matching dress. I have Phil's pictures all over the place in the kitchen. That was his happy spot, and somebody doing a long time ago, just after he died, told me to do that. And you could talk to the pictures, Miss Bikini. Yes, Barbie, I agree completely. You could talk to his picture, you know. I'm sure you do already. That's what Mark used to say, I remember. He would be like, you know, if you want to have something there, concrete, just talk to their picture. So I thought that was a good idea. It gives you something for your eyeballs to be focused on when you're actually talking to them, you know. All right, y'all, I made it to my hour. Hey, R. Martinez. So I think I'm going to go so I can take a shower. That rhymed. I made it to my hour. I think I'm going to go so I can take a shower and fold my laundry. I also have a stand-up version of Phil from his celebration of life in the house, like low-key security. Hey, whatever works, Miss Bikini. If it gives you peace, you do it, and don't worry about what anybody else says. I'm gonna take a shower since I already was on here for an hour. I'm such a nerd. Why y'all put up with me? if Mark goes live, hopefully I'll be awake. And every time I'm like, he comes in here and he'll be like, I'm going live in a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get my blankie and I'm going to listen. And then I get my blankie and I start scrolling, waiting for him to go live. And then I fall asleep. I done fell asleep on like the last 3 lives or something. You too, Miss Bikini. Dan, I see you at Mark's live if I make it. I'm going to try my best. That melatonin kicks in and it's over. Not on purpose, but I wake up and it's like 3 a.m. and I done missed the live. Alright. I love y'all and hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. And if Mark goes live, hopefully I see y'all in there. Alright. I see y'all tomorrow, okay? Love you.